The question I'm asking is, where were all these our bishops and pastors for America to start, be the ones to, create much awareness about the Christian persecution? Now, Christian persecution has been among us, has been almost part of our lives, since after the amalgamation. And Christians in Nigeria, churches in Nigeria seems not to really come together to build synergy. So that brings to the question of what people have been saying, that church is a mere business centers where people just open and then, collect their tithes and offering and stuff. Now, look at the unseating of President Goodluck Jonathan, who is a Christian president. Somebody like Pastor Enoch Adeboye, who is the general overseer of the biggest Pentecostal church in Nigeria, and also making waves abroad, actually led a 1 million march against a fellow Christian president that is doing well, and they succeeded in unseating him. Then I listened to Tunde Bakari, the way he was cursing Goodluck Jonathan as if the man was owing him. Meanwhile, I think Tunde Bakari was formerly a Muslim that converted to Christian. And then I think Winners Chapel Pastor too is also, most of these Christian, most of these Yoruba pastors were actually Muslims that converted to, Christian. And from what is happening now, it's obvious that it's just for the money in the church, not really because they are Christian. Because if you look at their body language ever since this genocide have started, at least is taking place in Middle Belt, which is majorly Christians, and in the southeast, which is, and Midwest, which is also majorly Christians, they don't seem to care. Nnamdi Kanu again, who rose to even create more awareness about what is happening today. Everything that young man said is happening today. Now, my question is that, is it that this persecution of fellow Christians, pastors and bishops cannot rise in defense of their members? That's my question. We have these bishop conferences, Reverend Fathers conferences, pastors conferences, we have CAN, we have PFN, we have all of these people. Of what benefits are they to Christians? So now I think Christians, wherever you are, if you are truly a Christian, we should start reasoning right now, because without us, there'll be no church. Like Catholic Church now in Lagos, if Igbos say, oh, we will not be going to church anymore, I mean Catholic Church will close up. Even Anglican Church, I'm sure of that. From what we can see now, what is important to them is the money they make out of these churches. The flamboyant life they use our money to live. So, Christians, this morning, I'm urging us to unite and demand for a unity of purpose, for the churches and pastors and bishops to rise in defense of Christians. At least let us call out Pastor Enoch Adeboye to rally around other pastors, since he was able to organize a 1 million march to install a Muslim president. And I'm advising Christians today, let us start writing petitions to our various churches and demand that they arise. Number one, they should they should call for 10 million march. So let us Christians demand, or you stop going to church. The Bible did not say you must go to church. The Bible said we are to or more gather, that God is in their midst. Now, if you are we are being persecuted for going to their church, and they cannot rise in defense, I don't think there is any need. Let us lend our voice to this call. Either let us call out the pastors and bishops to rise and hold a protest to release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and the Hausa farmer that is awaiting death sentence, or we should stop going to church. Now, we should utilize the power we have We should utilize the power we have. Igbos, if you stop going to church today, I'm sure Catholic Church will close down. If you stop going to church today, Anglican Church will close shops. So many Pentecostal churches will close shop. When Kasala boss, then go enter their jets, disappear. The worst part is that wherever they attack and close down, the bishops and pastors will also close and transfer their pastors and bishops to other places. And then we keep building their churches. So I think it is time we wisen up